even if that was I don't know. I feel like they can't because the stench. Even in the interview I watched with Bendis, and he was talking about like, yeah, I thought they were gonna my shit after I left. Like, I was just like, yeah, because you already feel like there's not a good rapport with Marvel for them to even be like, you did a good enough job. Let us continue to like honor that. I don't know if they have the rapport with any up and coming writers other than just the name of being Marvel.
To be fair to Bendis, that was the Marvel way for a long time. You come in on something and you immediately shit on the last person's run. That was the way of Bendis. That's what they did. That's just.
This is true.
Have you ever seen Human Centipede?
Yes. It's disgusting and also accurate.
Oh. And welcome to another grand episode of Dots and Lines. This is where the Wednesday Warriors meet the hard A's. I'm here with some of my closest friends in the world and a special guest to talk anime, manga, comics, and everything in between. So please introduce yourself, fellas.
It's your boy, me, Connell, your friendly neighborhood Renaissance man. I do all the things with all the stuff.
Mr. Sniffles, Digga Des. His name is Desmond.
It's Hero, HOTEP, Tupac Shakur, Nas, whatever you saw me sign my name as.
And this is Grayson Red, a big old nerd, and I can't wait to talk about all this stuff today. Holy. We got a lot of stuff on the docket. And as an advocate for nonviolence, I want to say I don't agree with gun violence whatsoever.
But
seeing the Blicky on screen was pretty cool.
Yo, you don't have to put a censor over that. You can't show that.
I can't show what?
No, what do you mean?
hey, it's animated, baby. It ain't nothing over here.
That means nothing.
You really can't show it? Or is it?
No.
I thought you just can't show it in action.
No, either. Both.
No, you can't show it in action. It exists.
Nah, you probably can't show it.
Oh man. Either way,
I gotta edit this whole part out.
I agree with Justin. You don't gotta edit it out, just cover it. But nah, I agree with Justin. This John's crazy. This episode was bananas, dog. When she pulled out the book, I was like, oh. She said, I'm a giver. Guess what? I'm a giver of pain.
Listen, we're talking about Gachiakuta for all of the listeners of the pod that may not have seen the clear, I don't even know if I'm going to get censored by saying this, but assault weapon that shoots pew-pews.
Dog, when she put it to her head and she was like, I can't off you, but.
Let's give a quick synopsis, guys. Riyo is fighting homegirl with the electric hair, and everything was all good. We even get to see them exchange hands and really get to it. I mean, they scrapping, throwing bows, like really looking like they rocking.
He's throwing them.
And then Riyo realizes, oh, she got me. And then she asked the question that every abusive partner asks before they do something nefarious. You know, nobody here, right?
No.
Bro, once you see this, she should have known something evil was about to come.
Facts.
Shorty really came through and just shot her.
She said, yo, Tech, let's make something happen. This is what I do, nigga.
She said, it's not even my giver weapon. This is just my weapon. I just got it on me.
This is my rifle.
This is my gun.
Okay. I loved how it just this show has subverted my expectations more than once now. In a very big way. Like, I was watching it with my wife, and she was like, yeah, why can't they just shoot people? And I'm like, yeah, why can't they? And it was so crazy to me, the reaction of both her and Jabber. If you remember, she's like, yo, that's not what we agreed on. And she's like, shut up. You're gonna kill me.
She said, we agreed to throw hands. Where did you get that from? I didn't even know they made them things. I guess it's like London. When somebody pulls out one in London, it's like, oh, whoa, time out, buddy. You're not playing those kind of games. Just stabby games. What is that?
What is this? You American?
You have a bucket of acid on you, bro? What is
Duh. When she popped Jabber and then was like, you'll be fine. You're good.
Man, but the way that Jabber really got hit up, like he was in genuine shock. When he got shot, he was like, what? And then we got shot. If I remember correctly, he literally asked, what are you doing?
It's not the game we agreed to play.
Right. I love it, though. I love it. I also love the fact the only reason she doesn't kill them is because her boss says not to. Otherwise, she'd have broke all the rules of anime.
Sakamoto days shit.
Also, the first question she asked is, can anybody hear us around here? No? Okay. And then she immediately reached for it.
I'm not yet. I love that. There was no like long drawn out thing. It was like, oh, finally.
It's so interesting too. When she thought that the wind was neutralizing her powers, I thought, oh, windmills, they're going to use the windmills to do a thing. It's going to be a really cool anime moment. We'll get a flashback to see her backstory. It's like, nah, we're going to throw them shits. And, oh, I can't beat you. I'm going to pop the trunk.
I'm going to shoot you. As a young prophet, Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. once said, even bullies ain't bulletproof. Gachiakuta. I love this show.
Man. Shout out to Jabber. I'm interested to see what happens with the they them and the onesie. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. I can't tell. They got slanted eyes and shit. I don't know. But I'm interested to see what their powers are. I'm interested to see Engines fight and what the giant heart thing is. That's got like hands in it, and
concerning.
Very.
The thing he put the boots on.
Yeah. And also she says something similar. No, not something similar. She said something weird about Amo. She said, I'm sorry you met her, or something like that.
Yeah, that was weird too. Yeah. This second core is way better than the first.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Riyo reflecting on Rudo and Amu's I guess you can call it that.
Abusive relationship. I don't know.
My first love. Speaking of experiencing abuse, our sweet little sad boy is going through it. Actually, both of them are. One of them is reliving their most traumatic moments in their life, and the other one is just getting thrashed all about and fighting for his life while losing all of his powers at the same time.
Yeah, that's all happening all at once.
It's an evil world we live in.
It's wicked.
It's an evil world.
I think one of the things I like about My Hero so much is that the promise that we got in the beginning of the show, this is how I became the world's greatest hero. It's now at that part, right? Yeah. And this is like the last overture of the series, but just having that thought in the back of my mind while watching Deku put belt the ass on Shigaraki, like it's beautiful to see.
Bro, these combos, God bless these animators. I know they haven't seen their children in 5 months.
Word up.
Because these combos that he's doing mid-air, the articulation of his joints, the anatomy, what he's doing, people are calling this Carnage Deku mode. He's using his tendrils so violently while he's thrashing him. I had to rewatch the scene where they're watching him fight over and over again, because every time I see him do something else with the way he's jumping off, using the tendril to flick him back forward, punching, coming around. This is cinema.
Yeah. Even from like a world building perspective, you see the accumulation of one for all versus all for one. Like you see the accumulation of all the quirks and how they are kind of the same, like two sides of the same coin, but they're using them diametrically opposed. One is trying to destroy everything, one is trying to save everything, and that has been the entire story the entire time. It's always been him versus his brother, no matter what generation, no matter what legacy. It's kind of Naruto coded low key.
Oh, it's super Naruto coded.
It was high key coded.
Yeah, high key. I was gonna say it's super high key. Listen, I love Corey Horikoshi. I clearly am a big fan of this series. He said that he originally modeled Deku to be like Luffy from One Piece. I'm like, fuck that. There's no way on God's green earth you actually believe that. Maybe that's what you thought in your head, but this is Naruto if I've ever seen him.
That nigga is the Hokage. He is fighting to be the Hokage.
With green hair, bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, I can't say that I see any of Luffy in him at all. He was pussy for a good deal of the. You know what I'm saying? For like and Luffy never came out like that.
Luffy never pussy. That's for real.
There's probably 2 episodes where Luffy actually cries, like a meaningful cry. Deku was letting them tears flow from episode 1, literally.
Exactly.
Oh, every chance he got.
Yeah. He's crying, thinking about having to beat this nigga's ass. And I'm okay with it. That's my boy. I love Deku, but Luffy is not, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Bro, after this though, like, spoilers for everyone who may have read this, he wins. How can you not see him? Because this is getting broadcast to the whole world. So everyone's watching this 15-year-old boy save a whole country. How do you not let this nigga just become president? Like, bro, if us, it's safe to say we're unks at this point, right? We're all 30 plus, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
If I saw a nephew beat someone's ass that saved my family, I'm giving you free anything for life.
The thing I don't understand, like reflecting on the series, again, spoilers, how come he didn't start a hero agency? In the vein of what was his name? Night Eye or Nighthawk?
Because that shit costs money. You forget that he was working under All Might for years and years and years. He was his direct his direct sidekick for like a decade.
True.
Yeah, but like the government can't give him nigga, I just saved the world.
I'm with you.
I don't know, man. He kind of like nuclear bomb coded. I'm almost surprised that they let him. It's more surprising that Deku just gets to be unsurveilled.
Yeah, see, there's gonna be people here that haven't read the manga, so I don't want to spoil the rest of.
Yeah.
Anyway, love this episode. Love this episode. Check it out.
W episode. Carnage Deku is a good. I never thought about that, but yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Carnage.
They named it Overlay Deku in the anime, but yeah.
That's what the community's been calling it. So I totally Overlay Deku. That makes sense.
Yeah. Carnage definitely fits still too, though. I mean, we're gonna give a translation to something before it gets there. So either way, they're gonna work.
Fun fact: do you know Quirk wasn't originally what the powers were supposed to be?
What were they called?
Individuality.
I hate that.
Shout out to the editor. Shout out to the editor who knew that was not going to stick.
He's like, what's a synonym for individuality?
Yeah. Quirk. Maybe I'm getting that wrong, but I know for a fact it wasn't Quirk. It was actually the fans because it was a mistranslation before it got over here to America. Because people just do the scans online, and people just translate it to Quirk. And Horikoshi liked it so much, he was like, "Oh shit, you know what? Yeah,
yes."
And just wrote it into the story.
Yo, has All Might ever used any of the other users' abilities in this way, or was he just always like
hands?
Hands.
That's crazy.
All Might was just really the culmination of the stockpile at his peak.
Yeah.
That's why, I think it worked because he didn't have the quirk and his body was just like prepared for all of the, wills of the previous users before it got to Deku. And now this man out here switching it all up just from his admiration of quirks before he got the, one himself from his hero, then writing it all in the notebook. Even the notebook and the outro is literally telling the story of the whole entire series because that's it's coming to an end. Like this is it. This
Well,
is probably it has to be another 9 rated episode for sure.
This episode was insane.
Yeah, but I also think All Might didn't like Deku opened the door to the power, so he took the power further. All Might could have done that, but All Might didn't want to expand on the power. For him, it was just the physicality of it. He just needed the strength, and that was it. He didn't see anything beyond what was the physical strength, whereas Deku got access to the other people who had the power and then was like, oh, I can use your powers too. He like unlocked the avatar state, whereas All Might had it, he just never unlocked it.
It feels like the jock versus the tactician.
Yeah.
And they expand on this a little in the manga, like real briefly. Like, if each One for All user pours into the cup a little bit, then when All Might finally got his little pour, it was just brimming over the top. So he was seeing visions in his sleep of the past users, but it just wasn't enough for him to access it. Then when Deku got to pour his, it all spilled over, and this is what we have now. Like you said, he finally was able to unlock the avatar state.
Yeah, and they all had useless quirks. Like alone, those quirks are useless and powerless.
Yeah.
Together, they make this.
And not the glazed All Might, but the nigga also was 7'2". Like, if All for One is supposed to make a person stronger, a person's Shaq size would be pretty hard to deal with if you gave him super strength.
He didn't need the other powers. He was like, you mean I can just punch niggas to death? Oh, it's lit.
He literally, this is from the actual SBS books. He was never flying. He used to flex his shoulder blades and the muscles in his back, and it would propel him forward.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's
This nigga was next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jirohama.
Enough blazing this nigga. Oh, but I do want to say, next episode shit gets tragic.
Yeah, immediately, probably.
Next episode. Yeah. For those of y'all who don't remember, just remember this. He goes to someone's house and something bad happens.
Oh, word.
No, that's his own house. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about Deku?
Yeah, Deku goes.
Yeah.
Woo-wee! I want to see how the fandom reacts to that.
Trauma.
Well, all right. So, not getting into it all the way, but like you did see the gentleman in the shared memories of who was holding Shigaraki's hand. That's going to be a big part into this episode that comes, this weekend or whenever you watch this pod. It'll be the most recent episode of My Hero. So, yeah, a man holding his hand. Did you do with that information?
Oh my God! I hope it's not a bad dude.
Yeah, we already know the answer.
Yeah. I'm gonna shut up because I'm gonna spoil it for someone, and they're gonna be like, "Fuck you." Great. Let's talk about some books that I read this week, and maybe Phil read them too. A book that was a really big deal that we hyped up because we saw an image on Twitter. Batman Static Shock issue 1 with some incredible art by Nicholas Draper Ivey.
Yes, I'm 100% here for this team. I didn't get a chance to read the book. Okay. I'm going to go back and read it this week. But just the team up of them, just the older Static Shock and the Batman Beyond. I wonder, like, did they not run into copyright issues or did they figure out?
So, you remember Nicholas Draper Ivey was working on Static back in the day. About 2 years ago now. And he put out a tweet saying he'd love to do a crossover, which is like, niggas on the internet, niggas on Twitter. Woo! Yeah, please. So, I mean, they struck while the iron was hot. The book was ending, Static Shock, and they just let him do it because at the end of the day, WB and DC has the rights to produce a Static Shock with Milestone's permission. Cool.
At least he has to give the okay, I guess.
On side.
This book was cool, guys. It was cool.
That's it.
fuck that.
I don't want to shit on the book because there were some real bright spots of the book. First off, the art for most of the book is particularly the first half. Look at it. I mean, the cover is what you get. It's great, like really good. I mean, I'm going to show you this. Oh my god! Like this is the first page you see as soon as you open.
Whew. Crazy,
fam. This is the most. I love Static. This is his most fly suit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree with that.
It looks adult. It definitely looks like I've been superheroing and I'm not, like coming of age Static.
Yeah, nah. I'm grown. I'm a father and a husband, which he is, right. Which is good to see.
No cape, just long jacket.
Long jacket.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? We were robbed of a Batman Beyond movie.
I've heard.
Made in the vein of the Spider-Verse films.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Because brothers.
That test trailer is sick. But I think being robbed more of like anything Static Shock live action is crazier than Batman Beyond.
Oh, for sure.
We talked about that on this pod. Niggas need to stop asking James Gunn because it's above him.
Yeah, he does not have the sauce.
He's really got a job right now.
Yeah.
What's up? Jacob. So,
but I want to say, real quick story. Batman Beyond story was cool. They're fighting something that is akin to AI or a new version of the internet. People are protesting it. Batman has to go to the opening of this thing. Shenanigans ensue with the Joker gang. That part of the story is pretty mid. I can't lie. They try to, fill us with the nostalgia of Batman Beyond, him having problems as Batman and then having to be a high schooler. I feel like we've kind of moved past that. Or if we have not, it just hasn't reinvigorated for us the way that we would like.
I would like to see an expansion on his on Static's Rogues Gallery because he got his own Rogues Gallery, like separate from modern DC canon. So I would like to see an expansion on that from the TV show. I think that could be.
Are they allowed to do
that?
Soft answer is no.
They got some things going on.
No.
They got some things going on.
Also, really quick question. Has anybody read a Batman Beyond that like truly stood out to them that like pulled it further than like the TV series? Because I'm not gonna lie, the basis of my understanding of the character is from the TV series.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything comic related that was like, yo, you know what? They've made him so crazy now. So
yeah, so there was a Batman Beyond run where they gave him a Robin, which was his like biological little brother, who's really his half brother because of shenanigans. And we also got to see Damian Wayne older, who is now head of the Demon, and he has like this giant like bat creature and shit, and it's pretty cool. But we got to see an expansion on the Batman lore in that regard. I think it was like I think that's where the run ended, where Damian tried to nuke the world because he was like losing because he was going crazy or some shit. And Batman stopped him.
I didn't get that far. I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, but I thought that was pretty cool because it expanded the lore and it also gave him a Robin, and he also had his own Oracle too. So it was just like an expansion on the Batman universe. However, it fell kind of flat because Batman Beyond is cool, but it's still Batman.
Yeah, and on top of that, we have Batman.
Yeah, we still have Batman,
like actual Batman.
Yeah, like actual Batman still exists. They're still writing his books.
Like I'm not trying to go beyond yet. I'm kind of good right now with regular Batman.
You're cooking with regular Batman right now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like we say we want. I shouldn't say we, but there's a contingent of fans saying I want more Batman Beyond. I don't believe you.
I'm one of those people who would like. All right, regular Batman cooks crazy, one of the greatest ever, right?
Yeah.
But I don't feel like any of the futuristic storylines for some of the bigger characters actually have any merit, right? Like, not to bring it to Spider-Man, but I don't even know if I like Spider-Man 2099 is a cool thing to look at, but story-wise,
yeah, it's kind of ass.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not. is not substantial. And I feel like they do the same thing with Batman. And I feel like Static has a better chance of being able to be put in the older realm because we only see him really young anyway. Yeah. But I don't also know if that actually can hold up either.
That's pretty.
I wanted to say, like, speaking of older Static, the first part of the story was actually really cool. It was really fun. It was Static. He's basically helping. He's helping Earth make a partnership with these galactic beings, and it'll help push humanity forward. And it's showing him being nervous, taking on such a serious responsibility, and he handles it like an adult. He gets nervous, he calms his nerves, he does what he needs to do. They get the mission done. It's like, thank you. I like seeing my heroes actually doing heroic things and being adults about situations. I like that.
Is that Big Barda?
Of course.
Recognize her thick ass anywhere.
Shout out to her. And she was fucking shit up this issue. That was great.
Big Barda.
I also love Icon with no cape. I didn't know I needed that. It's pretty cool.
That's Icon?
That's Icon, no cape.
He looks so young.
Yeah.
He can look however he wants. Remember, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right. Black don't crack.
You know what I'm saying? Also, human powers, but cool. Yeah, black don't crack.
Yeah. Just the melanin in his skin.
It's the powers too, though.
Yeah. The first half of this issue, really good. Second half, meh. I really hope that they pick it up. It's going to be a 6-issue run.
Nice.
So I'm going to pick up the second issue and just hope for the best.
Show $1. All them niggas that was talking. Put the money. Put the money up.
Well, real quick though, I want to circle back something that Nas said earlier. We're seeing the future state of the characters. Justin, do you remember Future State?
I 100% remember Future State.
You remember Future State?
I remember Future State.
So basically, Future State was this comic event that DC put out there. Like, all right, we're going to jump forward in the timeline and show everybody. We gave you like Black Batman, who was Lucius Fox's son.
I remember that.
Future Wonder Woman, Future Green Lantern. Like, we got all these future stories, and then they did fuck all with it.
That's another conversation.
It doesn't exist, but
them niggas just hated I don't want to say this. There was a whole bunch of people that hated the fact that they were actively moving on from their favorite characters for a long period of time. Like, fucking conniption. What do you mean Batman isn't Bruce Wayne? And he's black? People had a conniption.
He had to cover his face.
Yeah, he did. That's a fact.
Oh, is that Warhawk?
That is Warhawk.
Ooh.
See, so you got some of the feels just seeing some of these people, right?
Yeah, that's tough.
The first half of this was good, man. I really want to check this out. By the way, actually, I don't need to get down that rabbit hole. I'm just going to get real nerdy here. Listen, my favorite book this week, though, easily, and I mean easily, had to be Ultimate Black Panther issue 22. Talked about this off camera. I'm going to say it to you guys publicly. I almost came in my pants. It was a very good issue. It's very good. Listen, I hate that my favorite characters have to suffer, but man, Brian Edward Hill is doing it in the best way. Like with this condensed timeline that I complained about with Spider-Man, because I want to see a little bit more. There's so much meat on the bones. He's doing it in the best way possible. We jump from, they kidnapped Aurora, and then next issue, we see, oh my God, they're doing something really bad with Aurora.
Oh, shit.
They put a baby in her?
He got her pregnant. That was the issue before last. And then she got immediately scooped up by the Dark Vibranium and the Voldukan.
Oh shit!
It looked like she'd been pregnant for more than an issue ago.
Exactly.
For sure. And that was my first thought too. I'm like, nah, she only got pregnant maybe 2 issues ago, dog. Like, how is this possible? And then Brian Edward Hill, being the master writer that he is, actually answers that. Homeboy is like, well, she's talking and she's like, it's too early. And the Voldukan says, this isn't your child. This is our child. It's like, if you remember, it's calling back all the way to like the first issue where T'Challa sees Storm and he has a prophecy of the woman with the light and having a baby with light. The baby is born and it has light eyes. It's clearly something beyond what you thought or what anyone would think. And this is not just a natural birth. Like there was something mystical, something divine or devilish that made this happen to begin with. This was not natural to begin with, so the pregnancy wasn't going to be natural either.
Lisa Nagaib.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marvel did the Red Priest storyline with Jon Snow and fucking just replaced story with fucking a Storm. That's great. Cool. Game of Thrones.
It was giving Rosemary's Baby, but black.
I say Doom. That's Paul Muad'Dib Atreides right there.
But let me tell you something though. If you guys remember, I talked about this many pods ago. This is what Hickman wanted to do in the Marvel Universe years ago. And he let the cat out the bag. During the Krakoa era, he wanted a solid connection between mutants and humans. Aurora was going to be stuck in with the Children of the Vault in that world or whatever. And T'Challa was going to go in there and he was going to get her pregnant. And they were going to have a baby that was raised in a different world. It was going to come out and be like, this, I don't want to say a hybrid because humans and mutants are the same. But this uber person that had a human and a mutant raising them, like the best of both worlds the whole time.
Yeah. Oof.
But he's just twisting that concept in here. And for whatever reason, Marvel said they didn't want to do it because they had plans for T'Challa and then never used T'Challa. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe that baby would be part of the Marvel reboot. A little too soon of the reference.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that for sure.
Well, thanks for reminding me of that. Well, listen, a lot of fucked up things happened to the baby too.
Yeah.
Already. Love it.
Off top.
Oh no.
They're doing some weird magic and possessing it with something.
Because of course they are.
And Bast actually says, fuck all this bullshit. Like, I can't only have one person I'm helping here. Look, niggas, I'm helping you. You got to kill these fuckers. What are we doing?
They're all endowed with Bast.
It looks like that's what that's going to. And listen, Eric was about to die. He gets clapped up like 2 or 3 pages before. Bast comes through and says, all right, you two, come on, get up. We got shit to do. And heals him and says, we have to fight. Are you with me or not?
First off, Storm snapback is crazy. Like she just didn't have a baby.
W to Storm.
True. It is.
Queenie.
Yeah, that's crazy. So Bast really possessed 3 people and was like, all right, cool. Now I have a small militia.
Well, yeah, because ain't no time to play no more. Listen, there's still so much fucked up shit going on. The Maker's coming in 2 months. There's literally a dark embodiment of everything negative in Wakanda running around in vibranium, fucking up the world. There's an evil baby that, I didn't even show you guys this part. There's an evil baby that has morphed into like an 18-year-old in a matter of like a day. That's the same baby.
Okay.
Evil baby.
And the Voldu Khan, the people that are supposed to be like, guiding T'Challa and helping with all the spiritual stuff, have literally all turned against him and kidnapped said baby. There's mad shit going on that they have to figure out. There's no more time for illusions and mystical words and African dialogies. Nigga, let's go and scrap. We gotta catch a body.
You said we done with the Proverbs.
Yeah.
We're done with the Proverbs.
One of the things that irks me about the Ultimate Universe is that the side books are better than, like, I couldn't tell you what's going on in the main book.
Well,
like, I have no idea.
There's no Black Panther book coming out right now.
You said there is no?
There's no Black Panther book coming out right now except for this one. Yeah. This is, I hate to say this, but this is my Black Panther.
Yeah, I mean, why flood the market? You got Blue Magic already.
It's a shame. Black Panther should be a staple in Marvel, but like I'm getting him in an Elseworld book that's ending. Thanks.
Yeah, shout out to Marvel, just fumbling the bag.
Yeah. On that bright and shining note, so you guys all love Brian Michael Bendis.
I don't know, man. I don't want to say nothing about Marvel or because I got on late today. I got on late today because of some shit. So
yeah, so for those who don't know what goes on sometimes behind the scenes, every time we speak badly about Marvel,
something happens with our stream.
Magically.
I'm telling you.
Yo, Marvel owns StreamYard.
Yo, probably honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, dog. 2 podcasts ago, we kept hearing this random beeping sound, and it was coming from nobody's machine. We had no idea where it was coming from. Just a random beeping sound.
I still got the raw footage of it too.
Yeah, only went off when we talk bad about Marvel.
It was crazy. And then on my live stream, I said something bad about Marvel, and my mic just cut off. On God. And just wouldn't turn back on. I didn't even know until the next day. And usually an alert goes off on my screen and lets me know your mic is off. And it did not happen.
Marvel is Disney. Disney is everybody. If so facto.
I don't know.
Basically, man. So we're gonna speak differently about Marvel. We'll say nothing disparagingly. And I won't use as many curse words as I normally use.
So we're excited that Brian Michael Bendis is coming back.
This is fucking stupid. Sorry.
What is this?
Don't hide the hatred.
What are we doing?
Why is Hulk quick like that?
Because Mark Bagley's drawing him, and he's a storied and vet, perfect, really good Marvel writer who is Marvel artist from another age.
Okay.
You remember when Frank Miller came back and drew that Batman comic? Remember that? Like a month ago? Remember that? Remember how bad that was? Maybe you could stay storied and stay aged. Maybe stay in the freezer. No one asked me. Maybe stay there. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just bringing it up. You know, you keep meat in the freezer too long, maybe it should stay there.
So Brian Michael Bendis is making a triumphant return to Marvel. He has given us many hits. I'll be the first person to tell you. At the end of his tenure at Marvel, I was like, I'm good. Phil, I remember you and me talking about like we're good.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, we're okay. We don't need any more Bendis for a while because he took up the whole line.
Yeah, and what he do at DC?
He didn't do well. Like objectively, like whether you liked it or not, like his Superman run was maligned and did not sell well. Period. No. That Legion of Superheroes, that was not a good book. He tried to do Wonder Comics over there. It did not sell well.
No.
It was a whole bunch of fumbles. He was fumbling more than Tiki Barber in 2005. Boy, I tell you what, it was bad.
Hey, yo.
Man, that was a Giants fan reference right there.
Yeah,
Go Big Blue. But listen, man. He had some of his worst years at the end of Marvel. I forget what years this was, but the end of Marvel, and then during that DC run before things went to total pot. He's been doing things creatively, apparently independently, but he's ready to come back conveniently around the time when there's rumors about a reboot. We can never forget that he gave us what we know as Avengers now. Spider-Man being on our team, Wolverine, them being quippy, more of a family. Like, that's Bendis. That's Avengers, new Avengers. We can't take that away from him. That's a fact.
Time out. Right. Yes, he did that. But look at the ramifications of it 10 years later, where that's all the Marvel movies are now.
That's not the same.
It's directly his. I blame him.
That's not the same. That's not the same.
I think it's somewhere in the middle. Like he definitely had a hand in it. He will openly tell you that he went to a lot of movie writer rooms and tried to put in input. And you know, the first Avengers is kind of Bendis-y.
if the first Avengers definitely feels like all the things Joss Whedon has ever made. So I don't have as much experience as y'all with Bendis and all of his works, or just the magnitude of his run, but I feel like the campiness of the Avengers cinematic thing is mostly because of Disney, more than anything else.
Yeah.
Because even the comics, from what I remember, had at least enough of a tone to let you know that stakes were real and arguments were like actual beefs and internal conflicts were real. That's not real. That's not really depicted well cinematically, at least in my opinion.
You're right. And we can't ever forget, Phil, I don't know if you remember this, but you let me borrow this book. That's how I got into Avengers, kind of. Avengers Disassembled is a masterpiece.
You said Disassembles?
Disassembled, yes. Written by Brian Michael Bendis. That is an incredible book that relaunches an era of the Avengers, essentially.
It is. It's really good, and it does all the things that, like, it's a relaunch, but it does it in a way that's not like, hey, we're changing everything. It just does it.
It does it. It has stakes. It makes you feel tense.
Yeah.
You know, Brian Michael Bendis, when he first came in and Marvel was just coming out of bankruptcy and he was writing for his fucking life, the nigga was writing like rent was due because it was actually due.
And he gave us Miles.
Oh, you never forget he gave us Miles.
Yeah.
If I may, right, real quick, I don't know if there's gonna be a timer on this. I do. You've activated something. My special summoning of hatred has been. I gotta get out something real quick. 4
minutes, get it off.
So, yeah, all right. So, well, real quick, Nas, fuck Duke. Sorry, I told you it had to have been said, and whenever I seen you. And then 2, now that we're talking about the Marvel shit with this whole reboot going back in the past and blah 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 blah. Marvel Unlimited, you can cue it right now. 43 minutes into this, the Marvel's gonna do something to the stream, whatever the fuck. But Marvel Unlimited, get y'all shit the fuck together. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of the fucking 3-month wait to fucking read a fucking comic. Yeah. And then now you want to fucking go back and, oh yeah, let's make the universe all over again and reboot. But like now we're gonna just push newer comics that are gonna be fucking ass to make you go read the old shit on our fucking app that's fucking terrible. No, do better.
Hey yo.
Oh,
damn,
shit.
man. Oh my god. I don't wanna
The stream gonna catch on fire now.
For real. This whole shit about to burn down.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
No, that's fair. Especially when you think about what Marvel and DC just did this week as far as the surprise crossover. Did you guys not know about that?
It was an additional on to the regular crossover.
I'm so glad that I get to share this with you first. Holy shit. Marvel and DC did another crossover, and it's only on their independent apps.
Oh, Fantastic Four and the Flash. I heard some shit about Flash.
Yeah.
The DCU.
And then Marvel's was Thor and Shazam.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, that's kind of fire.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm also not mad at the Flash and Fantastic Four. Yeah,
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
You said on their indie, on their, what was it? Where is
on there, so on Marvel Unlimited, and then this one's on Marvel Unlimited, and the Fantastic Four Flash one is on DC Ultra.
I'm gonna read.
So they have the capability to. I mean, they always have, but like they're showing that they're willing to just like drop something new that people, because they promoted this. Like I didn't just stumble upon this.
Oh, so they were like, hey, we're gonna make you wait 3 months to read this. No, let's actually try to put some shit out into the fucking ether when it comes to fuck out, or at least relatively soon, or around that time.
We like money. How can we make this work?
Yeah, they're even running a special promotion if like you have Marvel Unlimited but don't have DC Ultra. I think you get 30 days free, and vice versa. Which is very collaborative, very forward-thinking.
A crossover view of the streaming for the comics
Yeah,
I did not expect that. That was W both of them.
both
Even
of
though I
them.
literally just got done hating on Marvel Unlimited.
But I'm with you though. But Desmond, I'm with you though. Like
No,
this
you
whole 3 months thing
was
needs to
wrong.
stop.
Facts.
Yeah, 3 months is a long time. That's half of an arc. That's a long time.
Yeah. Well, at least they got one thing right. Unfortunately.
You still got to read the comics though.
Yeah.
We're gonna read them.
So I read them.
Also unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I wanted to stray away from the next topic. We've alluded to it like all throughout the show because it's permeating more and more and more into like at least my social feeds. This reboot situation that's rumored to happen at the end of the summer with the Armageddon event, Armageddon Assemble by Chip Zdarsky. I'll just be honest with y'all right now. I'm not a fan of the idea. I am story first, so if it's a great story, I'm going to read it for sure. But if you were supposed, we talked about this before too. If you were supposed to reboot any period of time, it was right after Secret Wars. That was the perfect time to just start fresh, new, make sure everyone can get on the same boat and push it. You doing it now, like I said off camera, kind of reeks to me of just not having fresh ideas. And I hate to say that about Marvel because they have such great writers and such great ideas. They do. They have great writers. But you're right. They have great writers and great people with great ideas. For you to just do this right now just shows like desperation. And I don't want to see that out of a line that I enjoy. How y'all feel?
They are desperate.
Yeah.
They really are though. Other than what we've gotten so far, what would y'all say is a standout for you? Like,
listen, if it's not Ultimate, I'm not reading it right now, dog.
that is where the desperation. That smells like we need something.
Yeah.
Is that Scarlet Witch out already yet or no?
No, it doesn't come out till January, December.
The only book I read outside of the Ultimate series, which Ultimate X-Men is cool, it's literally just another X-Men story. It's bad. It's always bad. Everybody's fucked up. No one's having a good time. I read the X-Men Revelation story.
Okay.
Which is like it's literally just the same. It's the same thing, but in a different font. It's the same thing that we've always gotten. It's Days of Future Past, and it starts off kind of cool because it's like, okay, Doug Ramsey, who is Cypher, took Caesar Krakoa, spread it out, turned it into a virus. Now it's taking over America or whatever. Cool. Mutants are welcome. Fine, cool, no problem. He's Apocalypse's heir, whatever. But at the end of the book, they're like, we got to go back in time and fix this. And I damn near threw my phone across the fucking room, dog. I was like, what are we doing? Y'all didn't even try. It's the first book. Why are we talking about time travel? What are we doing?
It's ridiculous. I'm with you.
So, but that, and I put it down. I haven't picked it up since. I don't know what's going on. Scott Summers is really cool in it because he's always cool. But like, I don't, it's just, like, why? What are we doing? Fix it. Do something. Get up. Fight back.
I mean, I don't know, because referring to the live that our boy Grayson Red did, the first one where he talked about the Marvel Armageddon and, you know, how many great writers they'll still have to do these stories. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, if they don't have anything, I don't want to say like to put through lines with, because it doesn't necessarily have to bleed into other stuff like Absolute is doing with DC, but like at least give somebody something that's like, I don't even know really how to word it. It's just the quality product, you know?
No, I think the thing is they need a through line, and that's what the Ultimate Universe was doing. It gave us the Maker has gone back to this world, changed everything. Nobody has powers. Villains are in control. Great start.
Great start.
And then he disappeared. He fucked off for like the entire series.
Yeah.
Listen, and maybe they're writing it all back home, guys. I keep hope alive when it comes to these books. I genuinely love these books. I've loved them for over a decade now. Maybe they're writing so far ahead in like 4D chess that let me stay positive, that they got the maker working something out in our universe, and that's why everything's not working out well over there in our universe as well.
Is it crack that you smoke? Is that what it is? Because that's what it sounds like.
I think the kids are all puffing on Fenty now, bro.
Tide Pods and shit. I don't know. I want to be optimistic. I do. Because I love Marvel. They have 90% of my favorite teams, which is literally just the X-Men. But I'm disappointed.
Can I just share one of my favorite tweets of the week?
Yeah, hit us with it.
So first, we talked about this last week. DC's running the top 10. By the way, Marvel still has most of the market share by like 6%.
How?
Because all the books like 15 and below is basically Marvel dominated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Marvel Zombies, bro, it's real. But like Marvel, the fact that the only 2 books in the top 10 is Amazing Spider-Man and Ultimate Spider-Man is concerning, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Transformers though, holding it down, number 5.
W all my trans.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on in Transformers? I need to
More Spider-Man hate too, damn.
I said this on the live. I'll say it again. What are y'all niggas doing still reading Amazing Spider-Man? You can't convince me it's good. I'm not falling for the okie doke for a 5th time.
It's not good. They're waiting for it to get good.
Yeah, that's that part.
It's been 10 years. How many times is your girlfriend going to cheat on you before you say maybe she's not that into me?
There are some men who give that woman a baby. There's some men that stick it out.
We call those men cocks, and no one honors them.
Shut up.
Yo, get out of here, bro.
Hey, yo.
Hold it down.
Wow.
The 2000s.
I am gonna bleep that one out.
He's a man of God, bro.
It is.
Man, chill.
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
We love you, Marvel.
Oh man, I do love Marvel though. I don't want to say that I don't. I do love Marvel.
Yeah,
I just want them to like Marvel is like that cousin that used to be on drugs and they used to steal from you all the time, and then they got clean. They got real clean. They got a job. They got a 401k. They got a car, and then they start doing crack again.
For sure. Because I blame this on the readers more than anybody else.
That metaphor was crazy.
It's the truth, though. It's the truth. Niggas, listen, Marvel be like, all right, we fucked up. Let's get back to what we need to get back to. And then they'd be like, y'all don't mind, right? It's been good for like 2 years now.
I just want to do a little bit. Just a little
I got to
bit.
be sober the whole time?
Yeah, for real. Like, they see that people are into the line and the editorial, whatever it may be, I don't know, I don't work there. They rest on their laurels and they start doing stuff that nobody wants. Nobody wanted Krakoa to end. I don't care what they tried to put a pedal to me.
Yeah.
Editorial and them said, end it and make it like it used to be.
So you don't think that they be writing themselves into holes? So like, yeah, it's good and it's going great, arguably. But you don't think that like it's going so great that we don't know how to keep this momentum, like where to keep this story other than to blow it up.
The thing is, I can understand the whole blowing it up thing, right? But it's the point of time in which they do it. Desmond, you are a psycho. I saw that. It's the point of time in which they do it. Like getting off the train too early. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I get it. Getting off too late is crazy, and they always get off too late. The one time where it's like, this is the money train that's going to keep us going is the Ultimate Universe. You decide to end that too early? This is the first time in like, 3-4 years that everyone's like, no, this is where we're locked in at.
Yeah, because the last event was the Celestial, it was Judgment, right? Judgment.
Nobody cared about that, and I read the whole thing.
I did too. Yeah.
I don't think. I gotta bring this back up. There was a period of time where people told me that Ultimate Spider-Man could never sell more than Amazing Spider-Man. Lo and behold, it's 2 spots up higher.
You even got mainline Batman over here doing more numbers. That's fucking.
What is the Monster and the Wolf?
It's an indie book.
Shout out to Indie being up there.
Yeah, shout out to them.
That's
Top 3.
Is it what company? Is it Image?
I don't know. Good question. I can look that up.
But yeah, I feel like even like looking at this list, it just shows like DC has been absolutely killing it. And I've always said this, right? Marvel has better powers, better power systems. I can name 9 people that can blow up a planet and they all on the same team. Cool. But DC tells better stories. To me, personally, DC has always told more grounded stories because they have one heavy hitter and a bunch of medium hitters and then Batman.
I mean, that is the dynamic of DC when you look at it.
I think it's what.
He kind of scaled that crazy, but
Yeah.
Did I know? It's like Superman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Martian Manhunter, asterisk, Wonder Woman,
asterisk.
There's no asterisk there.
Because it depends on who's writing, who's up there.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the writer, depends on the day. Superman 9 times out of 10 though. But Superman, Martian Manhunter, Wonder Woman, Flash, everybody else.
I can't agree with that.
What do you mean? Who else do you put in that? Who's
There's so many powerful beings in the universe of DC. There's
man.
If anything, DC is got a problem with having too many godlike powers.
There we go.
Just
DC has gods.
Shazam.
It's just a bunch of gods.
I want to know what you how was that tie-in, Justin, with my boy Curry? You gotta let me know before we go into recommendations or whatever.
I didn't get to read it, bro.
Damn.
I'm gonna get to it. I'm reading all the DC. For everyone who doesn't remember, I'm reading all the DCKO tie-ins. I remember why I stopped doing that.
But this is like mainline. all in Curry as of his run.
Yeah.
Tying into DCKO right now.
Yeah, because remember he was seeing some weird shit with the Omega symbol issue 1 of his run.
Bet. Say less.
Yeah. All right, but let's get into recommendations, y'all. Let's get into recommendations before Marvel snipes our stream again.
Recommendations. So I recently picked up a comic book that I was reading like 6 years ago, and then they took a hiatus for about 4 years, and they came back, and I haven't read the second iteration of the series. It's called Saga.
Oh, I should have figured that's what you're talking about.
It's good. Saga is so good. It's so good. It's so beautifully drawn, and honestly, it was worth the wait. Like whatever they had to deal with on their end to figure out to write this next half of the book, beautiful.
Okay.
This is my hero. I mean, that's what it is. Go ahead and watch that in English. Go ahead and watch it in Japanese. Because honestly, man, I'm glad that they are 2 weeks behind in the English. Because like from Clifton, that's the voice actor of Bakugo. Like how he said he did his performance, and like how much it really makes a difference of you going through the whole entire series of it. If whether you have started dub or sub, I'm sure you by this point you have enriched in both at any certain amount of time. So it's just great. The performances they're doing in it. They had like the original All for One's voice while telling the backstory of killing his brother, and it's they did the episode perfectly. So can't wait to hear Deku in English try to save fucking little ass Tinko.
The nigga almost passed out doing that performance. He said on Twitter that he almost passed out 4 times.
Love that.
Big Nas?
Yeah.
Tupac. But bitch, I'm Bobby with the tool, nigga. Bow.
He was Bobby Smurder just performed in New Jersey not too long ago, the Rutherford Center.
I don't know, but the wave free though, it's backwards.
Free the wave.
The wave free. Apparently he went to another country, recorded an album, went to the club, and got married all in 24 hours. He found the famous 26 hour.
Ow.
All right, so my recommendation came to me courtesy of my manager. I haven't started it yet. We were talking, and he just gave it to me today. But it's whatever this is, but it's called Black Terror.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Any of y'all have ever heard of this? But
No.
yeah, so he said that it's pretty good and it had a great run, and so I'm gonna give it like a once over. But yeah, I think that's my only recommendation.
Okay, check that out.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I got some digital shit.
Hopefully, look that
This
up.
it feel old. Like I don't think this is new by any stretch of the imagination.
Right.
But like, yeah, he it's Craig, Phil. But like he really into like older what is it, small house runs, and so I just be kind of trying to pick his brain about some of the things that he has read over his course.
Get it. You can get it on Comixology.com if you have Comixology Unlimited for $0.
Black Terror, shout out. All right, run it up.
Or $7 if you don't want to. Oh, this is covered by Alex Ross? It sure enough is. Oh, wow.
So what? $7 is not bad for a one-time purchase.
Wow. Okay. W for the recommendation.
Shout out manager one time.
Yeah, shout out to manager.
Shout out to Craig.
Shout out to Craig.
I want to point out that my mic did go out a couple minutes ago.
I saw that.
Yeah. For no reason.
Shout out to Marvel.
So I'm going to shout out Marvel because I love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Ultimate Black Panther issue 22. I really enjoy this book. It's making me sad that it basically has 2 issues left. I'm sad and scared, but we're here because we love Marvel.
I'm sad and scared for Storm, bro. I don't want no. I mean, Jade Cargo literally just won the belt like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 now, and like Storm is on a run. We still haven't covered like the main line one, but like shout out to fucking Aurora.
Shout out to Aurora in all her forms. Listen, thank you for watching another grand episode of Dots and Lines, and thank you, Nas, for coming on and vibing with us, man. We always appreciate you hopping through for real.
No doubt. As always, it was a pleasure.
Hey, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and be nice to each other.
Nuke.
Okay, bye. You's a sick nigga.